Samaritan woman was there, and she asked him, it says, there cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water. Jesus said unto her, give me a drink. Then saith the woman to Samaria unto him, how is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? And you know, you've heard people saying, and she recognized that he was a Jew. You know, and I got to thinking, what does people recognize me as when they look at me? And I guess what's got me to thinking about this is, it's probably been about 6 months ago, but you know, there's little things that goes on in your life that you never forget. And Gage was walking through the living room towards the kitchen away from me and Kim, and she made a statement. She said, Gage, do you realize you walk just like your daddy? And he stopped and he turned around and looked at her. He said, I don't have a choice. He said, when I was little and he would take me deer hunting, he would always say, you follow in my footsteps. Step where I step. Since he said that, it scares me to death.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Because I want to make sure that I'm leading the way to God. You know, because there's a lot of things in life that you can go after that don't really have any meaning. But I was thinking today, you know, there's a lot of people in this church that I look up to, a lot of older people. Brother Tommy, of course, the preacher, and Bobby, and Fred, there's a bunch of them. And then there's some that's not quite that much older than I am. Brother Tommy, he's quite a bit older than I am, but you know him, and Hank, and even Brian Reed back there, he ain't as old as I am. But to me, you won't find any better person than Brian Reed. And it's not because of who he is, it's because of what God's done to him, for him. And he's even trying to look like me. Y'all seen his belly lately, but you know, there's always somebody watching us. You know, and this morning I got to thinking, you know, about some of the things in life that's that I've had the opportunity to try and teach my children and my family. And I just realized that who I am is a reflection of what I was taught by my parents, by my family, by my parents, by my mama and James, and a lot of y'all that I've watched. I've been going here since I'm 8 years old, I guess. You know, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure Bobby and them's been going close that long. I know Doug has. I worked for Doug for a long time. But today, just realize that there's always somebody watching you. And we're going to make an influence one way or the other. And I always want it to be a good influence. It's not, because I cut up, I do a lot of things at home, you know, that I drive my wife and children crazy. But if nothing else, if I died today, I want them to know that I'm in heaven.
Amen.
That's what matters.
Amen.
You know, it's been a little over 3 months since my mom's passed, and that's the peace that I have today. It doesn't really matter. Johnny, what? You know, all of this stuff that's going on in this life, it don't matter, because in the blink of an eye, it's all going to be over, and when it is, we're going to be in heaven forever. We won't have to worry about this more. Brother Hank, if you would pray.
Our Father, thank you this morning for being here.